Come a chameleon. Recording green. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Jason Raxty's old random bollocks. It is currently 10 AM and I have not slept. However, I don't usually go to sleep until about 11. So, suffice to say, it's very late for me in terms of what my day consists of. So I'm quite tired. Also, I had some pretty intense dental surgery a couple of days ago, so I am not 100%, but I'm going to do one of these videos, so I'm just warning you, if I'm a bit more laid back than usual, though I think these videos are generally pretty laid back, usually, then you know why. Anyway, let's go. By the way, look, one dislike, oh no! Now there's two. Haha, you're not special anymore. I know a secret. You were never special. The rest of you, though,
hey,
you're
what's
special.
up, everyone? Welcome back to the magical world of Dark Souls.
God.
Last time, we did some PvP.
Too much, Jason.
As you might be able to tell from the 70 humanity up in the top left, I did a lot of PvP. Gonna upload it bit by bit.
Out a lot of them.
I've uploaded the first part by now. Anyway, today we are going to go kill the Hydra in Darkroot Basin. Then we're going to go head to the Duke's Archives that we can now access
murdering
because we placed the
innocent
Lord
noobs.
Vessel. And we're going to bitch slap
just wasn't interesting.
this. But first of all, I want to go upgrade my Pyromancy hand all the way to +5. So, I'll see you when we get over to
I think that previous
Quaylana,
video ended
I
up
believe
being
her name
like
is.
3-4 hours of
What's
footage,
up,
if I remember
sweethearts?
correctly.
I missed you. Okay, so we're going to ascend our flame and then upgrade it to +5. I know it don't make no damn sense, but think of it as
No
being
damn
+20
sense.
as opposed to +5. That's as powerful as it
No,
can
everyone
go.
thinks I'm American
Right.
now.
It's now time to take
Not
on the Hydra.
at this
I'll
time.
see you in Darkroot Basin.
Even though I sound way more American here,
Okay,
in my
so here
opinion.
we are. This is the door next to where we
But there
killed
you go.
Havel the Rock. If you smell what the Havel is cooking,
If
that
you
guy
smell
who
la-
has
la-
the
la- la-
dragon's
la-
tooth
la-
and almost killed me several
What Havel
goddamn
the
times.
Rock
And that over there in the distance, that's the
is
Hydra.
cooking.
It's not a boss exactly. Oh
Ow.
my god! Don't kill me, you golem
That's
son of a
Charlie.
bitch. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the Hydra will shoot water at you. Anyway, the Hydra is a mini-boss in the sense that it doesn't have a HP bar and a name, so, it's not a boss per se. But, it's a giant motherfucking Hydra, and it won't respawn when you kill it. There is another Hydra somewhere else. That one's a little bit tougher, but not by much. Anyway, the reason we're killing this one now is because to get to the DLC, you have to kill this Hydra, then go get an item
Yeah, it's
from
not
the
really
Duke's
a boss.
Archives. We're not doing the DLC
But-
right now, but we are going to go... Oh, God. We are going
kind
to
of
go
a
to the
boss.
Duke's Archives
It's like a
very
mini-boss,
soon.
I
So
guess.
I think we may as well get the Hydra done now
Well, to
so
be
we
fair,
can
I
get the
think
next
of
part
the,
what we need in the Archives.
I think of the Black
whilst we're
Knights
doing it.
and the Tyrant
kill two
Demons and
birds
stuff like
with
that
one
as mini-bosses.
stone and
This
that
is
old
like a-
chestnuts. The toughest part about the
big
Hydra is
mini-boss.
getting close enough
You know?
to him that he will no longer shoot
Like a
his
junior
water jets
boss.
and doom at you. And we are basically there. He should now start just slamming his heads into the ground. Believe it or not, they're pretty damn easy to block. Most of the time he's just going to miss you, and you can take his heads off one at a time, usually in one
very
swing as long as your
informative.
weapon's good enough. So that's one head down already. We do have to be careful, however.
Oh, heady.
Because there is
I'll be
deep
here all
water
evening.
just a little bit
No,
further
I
out.
won't.
You'll see this kind of a lip, and if we go over that,
Lip.
we just die in the deep water. So we can't go too close to the Hydra. Otherwise, we could just
You
run
won't
up and
whiff
beat the
any
crap
more
out
there
of him
with
in
that
his face.
friggin' Batman?
But we have to hang back here,
Batman.
take his heads out one at a time, and then
No,
when
no,
he's
no,
down
no,
to
no,
one
no,
head,
no,
we're
no,
probably going to have to shoot him
Batman.
with something. Because the last one is usually incredibly
It's everyone's favorite
difficult to hit,
superhero.
and it's just frustrating as
Mine's
hell.
Batman.
Will you please
Even though I
bring your heads close
don't-
to me? There we
He
go.
doesn't have
jump attack.
superpowers, you know?
You
He's just a
Hydra
rich
son of a
bastard with too
bitch.
much time
That
on his
armor,
hands.
by the way, over
and a
there,
fear
that's
of
the
bats.
regular... Oh, God.
But a weird
that's
sort
the
of bat
regular knight
fetish at the
set,
same
not
time.
the Elite Knight armor. Elite Knight looks way cooler, but I guess
And
we'll
I know
pick it up
why.
in
I
a
know it's the
second.
whole, like,
I'm
I'm
gonna get
gonna
it right
use the
now,
symbol
otherwise
of
we'll get
that which I
myself
fear
killed.
the
Jump
most.
protect. I have
Because
failed
you fear it
miserably.
doesn't mean
Right,
anyone
give
else
it
does,
another.
buddy.
Yummy! Right, buddy, will you just bring your heads closer?
Like,
There we
there
go.
are people that have
Go,
a fear of
go, go.
bananas.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time.
Actually, there was a superhero
Damn
called
it,
Banana
I
Man.
suck.
I used to watch it when I was a kid. I think his name was like Kevin something. The intro was like, when Kevin eats a banana, he becomes Banana Man. I'm not even kidding. Look it up.
Oh, God, dignity down.
It was British,
There
I
we
remember
go.
that.
I hit him about
It's very
jam
British
time.
sounding.
It's got 2 more heads. I think
It looked
one
like
more hit
Dennis
might
the
kill him.
Menace.
You either have to take
In the
all the
art
heads
style,
off
so it's probably about
or
the same
take away his
people,
HP
I
bar
guess. I
down.
don't
He's
know.
probably only got 1 more hit left in him. Either way. Now we just need for a head to be close enough. Or maybe I can hit him with fireballs or something. Come on, buddy.
maybe
Work
I'll
with
just
me here.
stand
I'm trying to hit
there.
with a fireball in the skull.
And
Now
whiff.
get him? No, I missed. That freaking
You
missed.
suck.
Good lord, I'm absolutely terrible at the Hydra fights. Some would say the entire game, and they wouldn't necessarily... What the hell was that? They wouldn't necessarily be wrong. Did that hit him? Oh, come on, that
beat me
should have
to
hit
it.
him. Alright, cool shenanigans. Come on, Hydra.
That's a word I don't use often enough. Shenanigans. Great word. Underrated.
There we go, a long goddamn last. Victory, and the Hydra has been defeated.
Hydra doesn't get one of
Finally,
those because
we
it's
get
not
the
a boss,
Dust
you
Crown
see.
ring and a dragon scale.
No,
to
we had
boot.
the discussion
okay,
earlier
so
about,
the next part we
yeah,
have to
it's
log
kind of
out
a
and back
boss.
in or go through a load screen. So I'll see you in a second, but first
Fucking
of all, I'm
easy,
going to equip
boss.
the Rusted Iron
The
ring
other
so we
Hydra's
can
super
run through
cool.
the water
I like that
properly.
one more. Because that one... I don't know.
Okay, so now we've been through a load screen.
The other
we can
Hydra,
run around the
we'll see
corner
it soon
to the
enough,
left, and there will
is
be a
referred to
giant
as the Black
crystal
Hydra.
golem there. That's what
Wait.
we have to kill next. If you
Did I
don't
do
go
DLC
through
yet?
a
No, I
load
didn't think I
screen
did,
between
right?
killing the Hydra and
Yeah, no,
coming
because you
around
have to do
here,
this to do-
the
this
golem
is-
won't
yeah,
appear.
you have to
I
do
don't
this.
know why they do it like
Anyway.
that, okay? I didn't make the game.
The
They
other Hydra
just
is referred
do.
to as the Black Hydra.
You better be here, you son of a bitch. Where is it? Okay,
I don't
there it
necessarily
is.
know that it is
Good.
actually
So
any
when we kill
darker than this
guy,
one. I think it's just the
something magical
lighting
will
makes this
happen.
one look more
I have to
purple than
keep
black.
reminding myself that I'm
No,
level
no, no.
1, and I got to be real careful.
Anyway, the other
because
one's a
even
very
this
cool
guy
fight.
Can easily
It's
two-shot me,
basically the
maybe
same, it's
one
just, you know,
shot,
it's
but probably
tougher.
not. I don't know, we'll see.
Which makes it
Ooh,
more interesting, in my
fire does
opinion,
tons of damage.
and
Might be-
the fact that
Oh,
it can
no,
jump
no,
out of the
no, no,
water,
no,
which
no,
I
no,
think
no,
I showed. I
okay.
definitely showed it on camera at
Here's
least at some
dead.
point.
And poof, a magical maiden appears from within.
So, 'tis thou who rescued me.
Is thou indeed?
Most gracious, I am deeply obliged.
I mean,
I
thine.
am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine.
You can tell because I
cannot
speak
stay
it
here
in the old
long.
language.
So,
Like a
before I
pillock,
disappear,
if.
allow me to ask one thing. My home,
Wouldst
Ulasil,
thou
is the
fuck
home
off?
of ancient sorceries. My hope
Pray tell?
is to pass this profound knowledge
Comprende?
to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need.
Isn't there like a fan theory that
Seems that my time is done.
oh, what's her name? I'm trying to remember the boss of Dark Souls 2. It begins
I
with
must go
N.
now. My home planet needs me.
You know,
And she's gone.
the
Good
Queen,
riddance, I say.
the
Right.
Dark
So if we go
bitch.
back to the rock next to where we picked up the
There's
armor
some
set,
theories
where
that
we just
like
killed
she's
the Hydra,
Dusk
there'll be a
and
summon
stuff.
sign
Like
there
there's
for her.
tons of theories about like who Dusk
And
is.
here it
I don't
is.
think
And
any
if
of
we
them
summon her
does.
here, we can
mean,
buy
Dusk
spells
is
and
dead.
get some more storyline. And who
I mean,
doesn't
she's
like
dead
spells
in this
and
timeline,
storyline?
right?
Nobody? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, that's the
I
whole
hold
point.
Barino.
Because when you go back, there's a corpse
I
there,
am
which is
Dusk of
her
Ulasil.
corpse. I think. I
It is
don't.
an
It's
honor
unclear.
to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Sometimes you seem to get
Sure, I
people's
could
gear
think
from
of a
their
few
corpse,
things.
and sometimes
And we
you
can learn the
specifically
proper bowel
don't.
gesture
Havel
from
is a
her.
good example of
Now,
that.
she sells seashells on the seashore, and she also sells a ton of sorceries, like cast light, as you imagine, that would give
She
you
sells
light.
sorceries on the
Repair
seashore.
repairs your weapon. Chameleon hides you, turns you into random objects, depending on where you are in the game. Hidden body makes you kind of not invisible, but close enough, and random crap like that. Defensive stuff, you know?
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home, I was
Golem.
taken.
Can't say
banished to a plane
Gollum,
of
alright?
distortion.
Gollum is
It
the
was
little
there
runt
that thou
from Lord
came
of the
to my
Rings, the one that's
rescue.
like, Smell
Long
Gollum,
after I
have
relinquished all hope,
That guy,
so
that's
gleeful
Gollum.
was I.
Those are
My
golems.
faith reneweth.
And it's spelled differently
If
to
thou art in
Gollum.
need,
Just
pray
like
summon me
Nutella
again.
is
I wish to be of
Nutella
assistance.
because it
May
is
the
made
flames
from
guide
nuts. It's not
Okay,
Nutella.
so what she basically said there
That's
was,
silly.
there's someone or something kidnapping maidens and trapping them inside crystal golems. Weird? Yes. Welcome to Dark Souls. Okay, so we are ready to go take on
Yep.
the Duke's archives,
When you think
the
about
crystal
it,
caves,
very strange.
and Seath the Scaleless. I'll see you back in Anor Londo.
You know why they call him Seath the Scaleless?
Okay, so here we are back in Anor Londo, aka
He
the bane
doesn't
of my
have
existence.
scales.
Now, you may
And his
remember
name's
over
Seath.
on the left when we were here originally,
You're
I said there
welcome.
was a way to go out on the right, but we couldn't get there yet because we hadn't placed the
Lore.
Lord Vessel at the time. Well, you may remember last time,
Just call
after
me
we beat the
Epic
Four Kings,
Name
we placed that Lord Vessel, so
Vidya
now we can go
Barty,
here.
bro.
This will take us to the Duke's archives. And this is, for me personally, one of the
Me
toughest
personally.
areas in the game. And am I petrified to take this on at level 1?
Yeah, I'm still really shit at the
Goddamn right
archives.
I am. This place is a nightmare, even on a normal character.
Look, I'm a little too
There's
loud.
mages all over the place. There's archers
There
that
you go, a
destroy
little
you
bit.
and their arrows home in on you.
Still
There's
about the
dudes
same,
that hit
actually, but whatever.
ridiculously hard. There's ambushes around every goddamn corner. This place.
So if you
is
couldn't
no
hear
walk in the
me
park. No, look.
talking
There's a
over
big
myself,
fucking boar in
you
front
should be
of
able to
me
now.
that's ready
Don't know why I'm
to
shouting now.
ram
Should have
my
done that earlier.
nuts back up inside me.
Also not
and
shouting.
have them come out
Don't
my
you hate
eye
it
sockets. Screw
when you're
this guy.
having,
I'm gonna,
shall we
my
say,
God.
a heated
I
debate with
forgot to have a
someone,
mule kick.
and
Okay,
you
well,
very
I'm in
slightly
trouble.
raise your voice.
Stay away, you poor son of a
Very
bitch.
slightly, and they're
There we
like,
go.
"Don't
Just
shout."
to be safe. I don't think
And you're
they
like,
can quite one
"Motherfucker,
hit
you
me.
should hear
Come
me
at me,
shout."
bro. Shit.
Like
I
I've
messed that
slightly
up.
raised my
Something
voice.
fierce,
It's not
okay.
the same as shouting,
Go
you
back up.
goddamn snowflake.
Careful. Okay. And jump attack, and the boar
Look,
is
their
dead.
arsehole is
There's
armored.
one more boar after this.
I didn't
None
show-
of
look,
them
armored
respawn. There's
arsehole.
only 3 in the entire
I'm not
game.
kidding. I'm
If you
quite
don't get the
serious.
Fang
These
Boar
two
helmet,
literally
buy the
have
third
armored
one. The third one
arseholes.
will always drop
The
it.
first one does
And if
not,
you haven't
hence
seen
you
the
can
Fang
backstab
Boar
him, which I'm
helmet,
sure
you're
I've
in for
shown.
a surprise.
I know
You
I've shown it
think
in
my
a
freaking
video. I don't know.
helmet
I
looks
don't think I showed it in
badass.
this one, did I?
You ain't seen nothing yet. The Fang Boar helm is absolutely
Didn't mean to
awesome.
swing that. Thought I had the
Come on, buddy.
pyromancy ready.
Oh, you dick. You coming? Are you coming? What are you doing? Oh, he's just
By the way, if you
standing
like
there
watching me
derping.
die in video
I
games,
got
you should
brief
watch
fire
my
off his ass.
God of War
Don't
playthrough.
mule kick me,
Man,
you son
I
of a
started on
bitch.
God of War mode,
Well,
which is the
okay,
hardest
that was a lot
mode.
easier than I was expecting it to be.
Fucking
Victory.
Christ. Makes Dark
There's
Souls
our
look like a
Fang Boar
child's playground.
Check this bad
Now I'm
boy
playing
out.
on hard mode
It
instead
looks
of
really freaking
what essentially is
ridiculous,
very
and
hard.
That's why I love
Still
it.
really tough.
What the hell is it? There we go.
You'll enjoy it. That game's
Check
good.
that shit out.
And I die a lot. A whole lot.
Okay.
Big laugh.
Let me very quickly repair my equipment, rest of the bonfire, and then we are ready to begin the Duke's Archives.
And bonfire. Duke's Archives.
Alrighty, everything's repaired. Now we are in tip-top
The only
shape.
difference really now,
Styling and profiling.
the way I speak compared to
Ready to
then,
get the shit being out of us.
is
in this
one, I don't
hellhole.
raise my, the pitch of my voice
I'm
like
not
I did
kidding.
then. Like, this is
I'm
my
gonna get
more natural
bitch
speaking
slapped in
voice,
this
you know,
place.
like,
No
deeper.
question.
Um,
Honey, I'm home.
And then, there's also-
okay, so
I'm gonna
there's
cough.
a mage up in the distance.
Excuse me.
He's gonna be
There's
shooting
also the
spells at
fact-
us. There's a bunch of archers, and
Let's,
there's these dudes who, as you can see already,
I try and pronounce
hit
things
incredibly
properly.
freaking hard. Two
More so
hits,
now than I
and we're
did
gonna
then.
Die. Maybe one, depending, because the mage, just like the last couple of mages that we killed, will buff all of the enemies around them, and these guys hit pretty hard as it is. They can have freaking one-shot me if he buffs them.
I was gonna say
That's why
freaking.
this is difficult. The mages,
every other
for the most
sentence.
part. And the archers, their arrows freaking home in on you. Literally.
There
They
you
will
go.
follow you. It's ridiculous.
Is it freaking ridiculous?
Dance of Death. Oh my god. Go, 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 go.
I'm gonna
Come back,
reiterate,
bro.
call it the Dance
Ain't
of
going
Death because it
around
looks
there.
like you're doing a
I'm
little
gonna get shot
dance
by the
and you
mage.
murder him, which is death.
Backstab for you. Oh shit.
It's a little
okay, they're
pirouette
buffed.
of
You can
death.
see the sort of blue stuff around them. Holy crap, that was so close. Just keep backstabbing.
close.
As you may have noticed
close,
by now, you
hello, too
can't be
close.
hit whilst you're backstabbing, so it's a really good defensive maneuver.
See, like my voice is going all
Right, they're
over the
dead.
place,
I
like
think
up,
that's
down,
all of them
all
in the
around.
immediate vicinity.
Welcome to
Okay,
J
gotta be
Smith
careful the
Town.
mages don't hit me on the way past.
No
Now
one's
you
gonna
see
get that
this
reference,
big blue
but it's okay.
bastard over here. This guy
That's
will
what I do,
drop
I
the
make
broken
obscure
pendant, but
or-
only
and
if
or
you've killed the Hydra
usually
and
and,
spoken to Dusk.
dated
so I
references.
figured that's why we do that first, so we don't have to come back here later in the game. Two birds with one
But hey,
stone.
I'm
Now get away from him,
commentating
shoot,
over,
and
like,
then go.
4-year-old
Stop the archers up on
footage
the staircase.
of a game
Holy
that
crap.
came out
Don't be hitting
about to
me.
blow your mind.
He's probably buffed those archers
Almost
as
7
well,
years
and they
ago.
hit really hard as it is. even
Yeah, that's
when they're
right.
not buffed.
Dark Souls
So,
came out
you know,
2011.
he's a-
I am dead. Dark Souls came out the same year as Skyrim, and I know Skyrim came out in
Apparently
2011
he's
because I
buffed
remember it was a
himself
big
as
deal
well.
because they released on 11/11/11, as did, by the way,
Give me my
Minecraft, or at
souls,
least
my precious.
the
Okay,
launch
we got
out
them
of
back.
beta for
Jump
Minecraft
attack.
came
Get
in
out of here,
11/11/11
you
as well.
scumbag. Right, we gotta go kill this damn mage.
Easy to remember,
Maybe dance to me,
11/11/11.
you son of a bitch. Oh crap.
So yeah,
You already
Dark
hit
Souls
me.
is
no, 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 no.
7 years old this
Damn,
year,
man.
as is Skyrim.
Jesus.
Still no word of Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, so you see what I mean about
Get
this
there
place
eventually, I suppose.
being
E3's in a
really
couple
tough.
of
I
months.
just took 2 freaking arrows in the face
I
and
do
died.
believe
And the first
Bethesda
one
are most
staggered me,
likely
so
to
I couldn't
announce
do shit
one of their new
about the
games
second one.
at this E3, but it's going to be apparently
Right,
an
we
open
really
world
need to kill this
sci-fi
guy.
space
I
thing.
don't think this one respawns.
a
I'm
la
pretty damn certain
Fallout,
the
but
rest
not
of the mages
Fallout.
in the Duke's Archives will, though. Okay, that bastard's
Speaking of
down.
Fallout,
now,
I did just start
the problem
Fallout
is
4
the
again,
archers
or at
on the
least continue
staircase
that
are
again.
probably still
You know,
buffed.
because we do
Now,
it in like
don't just be a
seasons, because that
pussy
game's bloody
and
massive.
just wait for, 20 seconds
started
or
the Overwatch on
something.
DLC.
But screw
Pretty
that.
good so far.
That's just more editing for me.
Might
Well,
do
this
more of
guy
it
doesn't
today,
seem to
later,
be
when I
buffed.
stream, or I
So
might
we might be
do,
in
because,
luck
you know, I'm
here.
recording
Dance
this
of Death. I'll see you
about
over
a day
there,
before before it goes up on
Shake
YouTube.
that ass. And? I said and.
Actually, I might
Fine.
upload
Be
this a
that
couple of
way.
days later,
Don't
just
get
to sort of
backstabbed
upload
when you get soul of a
the day I
brave
work or the
warrior.
day after I work,
'Cause
whatever.
cowering
Just because
under a
normally we would have like,
staircase
because you know
makes
when
you
I work I don't
brave.
record.
Yeah, get out of
so
here, scumbag. Right, there's one
this
more
might go up a
over
couple
there.
of days.
No,
But anyway, the
okay.
point is,
I think
I'm going to be
there might a
streaming later
couple
today,
more
and
on
I
either
will
side. Frankly, I don't
probably
remember,
stream some more full
and they
level.
haven't shot me yet.
I
So
know
that's
I'm
something.
paying
Yeah,
like
here we go.
very little attention to what I'm saying in the video, but yeah, I mean, it's
right
YouTube
in the
guys.
face, in the
Not a lot going
skull,
on here, you know. Like
and some death
this
for you.
essentially is kind of like a vlog series, is the way I think about it. Like I just kind of talk about whatever's on my mind. You know, quite often I do talk about Dark Souls. We've mentioned several things about Dark Souls. I taught you some lore about Seath and why it's called Seath the Scaleless. Again, you're welcome.
Progress is being made.
I talked about, you know,
more enemies to take out,
armored assholes, etc. So, you
our
know,
doom. Hooray,
I've done my job.
Doom.
I'm going to
Anyone
cough again.
down here?
I'm going to hit the mute button.
Good, just making sure I don't get freaking flanked, because that will really,
Yeah, hit it time.
really piss me off. What's up,
Piss
buddy?
me off.
I see your buddy Shadow out there. I'll see you.
There you go.
I'll see you, you
Still do
sneaky
that.
peep.
I see you.
And come on, buddy.
That's from
I'll find through you.
something, like a movie or a
Beat the
TV show
crap
or
out of
something
you.
like, I see you.
Let's grab
I don't
this
know
item.
where
It's
from, though.
twinkling turn eye, isn't it? Yes.
No idea.
I have such a weird memory. I can remember things like that, and yet names, it takes me forever. It took me a year to remember that the dude I work with is called John. I mean, come on, John. How can you forget that? And yet I did. It's ridiculous.
It's actually true that
I did. Awesome.
he no longer works there,
That's
and
right,
neither does the
here's
other
our
guy,
good buddy,
actually. That's a
Mr.
Mimic.
And Mr. Mimic would like to die. We are more than happy to oblige.
There were two guys I
It's
worked
what
with,
I do, man.
called
It's
John
what I do. Get the hell out of here. You freaky, scary-looking scumbag
John and Paul.
Mimic son of a bitch. This guy gives us the Crystal
And
Knight shield, as I recall.
they're
and we
both
got the symbol of Everest.
quite
Nice.
large,
I'll explain about that in
you
a
know,
moment.
like,
the Crystal Knight shield is just a
broad
crystallized
shoulders,
version of the Knight shield, as you can
taller
probably tell
than
from the
me,
name.
but I'm 5'8",
And,
so
it
you
won't last
know,
very long, but
most
it's
people
got a
are.
lot more defense
Taller than
than a
me,
regular
quite
Knight
broad
shield, and it
shoulders,
cannot
you
be
know, bald
repaired. Now,
guys.
symbol of Everest,
White guys.
just like the Fangboy helm,
So in
if
my
you don't
head,
get it by the last Mimic,
I couldn't tell
the
who
last
was
one will
who,
always
even
drop
though
it.
they
You
look
can wear
very
it on your
different,
head.
you
Yes,
know?
you can wear a freaking Mimic
But
chest
to me, I was
on
like,
your
well, they're
head.
both
It looks awesome.
big, burly,
It will give you
bald
the
white
same
men.
drop rate as the ring.
So
Doesn't
one's
stack
called
with
John,
the
one's
ring.
called Paul.
It will
I couldn't
drain your
remember
HP
who
slowly.
was
It's a
who.
good way to kill yourself.
So I knew one was
Whilst
called
looking
John and
like
one
a
was called
crazy
Paul, and I didn't want to
motherfucker
make
in
the
the
mistake of calling
process.
them the wrong one
And
by
that's
the wrong
pretty
name,
damn
so
cool.
I
This game has some
just...
awesome helms.
Yeah.
This guy's just like a random one-off dude. I don't think he's got any story. He's just a oh god. He's just a crystallized dude, doesn't respawn.
Yeah,
and as you can see,
this character is
beating the
odd.
shit out of me.
There
And
seems to be
jump
no
attack.
lore behind him. He's just there. He's just
God, I love
one
the
of him
jump
the whole
attack, man.
game, and
It
he
never fails. It
he's just
never
there.
Fails.
if you kill him,
Okay, so
I
we
think
are
you have to
about
kill him
to
anyway.
die. What I
Or
mean
maybe you
by
don't.
that is
But
we
either way,
actually
his
have to
armor is
die
actually
at this point in
outside.
the game,
We'll
so we're
see
gonna
it
use a
soon.
rare ring of sacrifice.
Maybe in
Because
this
that will
video.
mean we don't lose our
Actually,
souls
man,
or
we're
our
already
humanity
17
or
minutes
anything
in.
like
Jesus.
that. When we do,
I could
you
talk,
literally
can't I?
must die at this
It's
point
almost
in
like
the game. Because
I've
we're
made
about to
a
fight Seath the Scaleless.
semi-living off of doing that for the past like 5 years or so. I think actually I've been doing YouTube like 6 or 7. But it's got to that point where I've been doing it for so long that I'm like, man, I should have like millions of subscribers by now. And the fact that I don't is like borderline embarrassing.
So now we go to jail,
So
Metal Gear Solid style, and we
basically,
have to bust on out, except you know, there's not going to be
it's like when you get to 30, you're
giving
like,
us
no, I'm
ketchup
still
that we can
29.
use to fake
So
our own
if anyone
death.
asks,
So the guard will come in.
I never hit
No,
30.
in this
Just
game,
like I never
the guard
hit
is
6
simply
years on
leaning
YouTube.
against the gate,
It's
and we
always
get
going to be
Club of
5
Doom
years as
him
far as
across
I'm
the back of
concerned.
the head, and steal
10
his
years from
key. You
now,
know
if I'm
what?
still doing it,
I'm okay with that, man.
I'm still going to say I've been
okay
doing
with
YouTube
that.
for 5 years. And if I'm alive in 10 years, I'm still going to be saying that I'm 29.
Alrighty, I has
Deal with it.
bonfired the Kindle. Yes, that's what I have done. Will you die, you snake son
Why
of
are
a
you doing
bitch?
French there? That was
we
very
go.
strange.
We can grab his key. Thanks, buddy. Very helpful. So we can just bust on out with that. Now,
I always
over here,
wondered,
there's
by the
3
way,
dudes
what would
in the
happen if that
cell.
guy's body
They're not
ragdolled
guarding
away from the
anything.
gate.
I don't know why they're here.
The
At least I
answer
don't
is
think
his
they're
body
guarding
does not
it.
have
Jesus.
physics. He cannot
I don't
ragdoll.
think they're guarding
If
anything.
I
Let's check
remember
it out,
correctly.
shall we? Maybe it's just the guys from Lemon Party finally got
Odysseus.
arrested. I don't know. What are you asking me for? Anyway, you can get some more keys, come around, bust into some of these cells, and get some more booty. Because we love booty.
We love booty. And also, busting a nut makes me feel good. I like the way he uses his neck to pull that. It's funny, he like wrapped his neck around it. I know he uses his arms as well. Before you say, you smart ass. I fucking saw his arms, smarty pants. Jesus. Those are the maidens. They were women. They were experiments by Seath.
Okay, so
I don't know why. I think like he wanted to grow scales on them or some weird shit like that.
That have been captured and
You
experimented
know, like they
on
experiment
by
on
Seath
lab
the
rats,
Scaleless,
and they're
they've
like,
been
well, if
turned
it
into
works
these
on the
weird
rat, then we'll do it on
octopus
humans and shit.
freaks.
You know, like
Now,
making a giant dick.
Now, the reason he's doing experiments
growing
is
your
because
dick.
he doesn't have scales.
Or making a
and
giant
in
dick,
the
I don't
storyline
know.
of the game, Dragons get their power from their
about
scales.
dicks.
That's what makes them immortal. He
That's what
wants
science
to
is
be
all
immortal like
about.
the other dragons, so he's gone insane and he's doing these weird Resident Evil-esque experiments and creating freaks in the process because Seath, as
Resident Evil is a
bastard.
great
And you
series.
saw in the cutscene one of the snake people.
For a while.
Crab people. Anyway,
I
one of the
really
snake people
kind of want to
turned on
replay
that
Code
megaphone
Veronica
thingy.
X.
And
That
that's what's
game
making the horrible
was
ringing
super cool. I
sound in the
remember a part
background.
where
That is what's
Wesker does like
actually
this
making the
matrix
maidens
shit
attack
off the
because they
wall
do
where he runs up the
respawn.
wall and
As
like
long as you
flips
turn
up
that
and
off,
kicks a
they
dude in the
won't be
face.
aggressive
At
anymore.
least I think it was
Why
Wesker.
does it turn them insane?
Pretty
I
damn cool.
have no idea. Maybe because it's incredibly annoying to listen
Code
to.
Veronica X,
and they want me to
underrated
put
game.
them out of their
Why is it called
misery.
Code Veronica X?
Seems like
I
a
don't
good
remember
guess
what the
to
X
me.
part was
Anyway,
about,
in these
but
cells, we can get some
Code Veronica
booty,
does make
as I
sense. It was
mentioned,
like a new
but
strain of the
most
virus or
interesting
something.
booty is at the top.
In the game.
Just before you leave this room,
If you like Resident
there's a
Evil,
door and
recommend
you
Code
can walk to the
Veronica
left
X if
of
you
the
can find
door,
it. Just
walk
emulate
across
it.
the
I think it was on
wooden plank and drop
PlayStation
down. As long as you don't roll or anything, you should land next to a
1,
cell. Oh my
2,
god, don't
possibly
hit me.
2.
And in that cell,
I think.
there's a corpse of a maiden.
You can emulate
get the maiden
PS2s.
robes. Yes,
I
you
have
can
stuff on the
cross-dress in
channel
this
that's
game
from
if
me
you wish.
emulating a
I ain't
PS2.
gonna judge you.
Out of the
Others probably
glasses.
will, but I won't.
Kingdom Hearts 1
And
and
on
2,
that corpse,
Spring
you'll
Line.
also get the White Moon Seance Ring. Does the same damn thing as the Dark Moon Seance Ring, except it will not get you into the Dark Moon Covenant. Or, you know, maybe you just have some kind of racist allegiance towards the White Moon Ring instead of the Dark Moon Ring. You racist bastards. Okay, we got a few more maidens to deal with.
Where's
down
the Asian
here.
moon ring,
There's
hey?
two just inside the cell that you can't
Oh, sorry, I
see
mean,
just yet. They
you
won't
gotta say
attack
yellow,
you
haven't
until
you?
you
Then
attack
it's
them
really
first.
racist.
And those
I
two
never
don't
understood
respawn,
that. Like,
and they will
yellow,
drop us
like,
some interesting miracles.
no one is yellow.
You can't use the damn things,
But
but,
then
you know, it's still
again,
interesting. And we're about to come across a
99.9% black people aren't really black, aren't they? They're like brown, just like white people. Other than like, you know, me and Sheamus from WWE aren't really white. They're pink.
If you look inside that cell,
But, you know, semantics.
We find big freaking out Logan because he's such an idiot. He's got locked up again. My theory is
He's a
this
silly
guy
tit.
is a
Who's a silly
sexual
tit?
deviant, and
Yes,
that's
those
why he
maidens
keeps
do
getting
have more
locked up.
HP than the other
I don't
maidens, and they
trust
do
you.
not respawn, and
You're
they
a
drop
pervert, aren't you?
miracles.
And we get the soothing and beautiful sunlight miracle.
I think it was bountiful, but
Chance
whatever.
meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once
A
again.
little
I don't
dyslexic.
suppose you could stage me a getaway. The Ark.
I'm genuinely starting to think I am a little dyslexic.
So close, but just out of reach.
I have a nasty habit of like guessing the next word instead of like just reading it,
The arts, you understand me?
which I think is a dyslexia
So this
thing. I think
dumbass
I've
wants
got
us to let
to
him out again.
29
And if you
years
want the good
old.
spells,
You see the
you're
joke
gonna
there?
have to do that. First
Without
of all, let's
ever
go
being
turn this
diagnosed. I think I might be
goddamn
mildly
ringing
dyslexic,
off,
but you know, I
'cause
have
it's
it. If
driving
that
me
is the
insane.
case.
And when we
My
gonna wanna
father
come
always
back
said he
and
was
let the
dyslexic,
bastards
so
out
maybe it's
themselves,
hereditary.
we don't want
Then
all the
again,
maidens
that
to swamp on
motherfucker
us
had
again. We
hair.
want them to be
I
unaggressive.
don't, so
We can
who
just
fucking
ambush
knows?
them.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm
Catch, there's a couple of
adopted.
snake people
Sorry
up
for
here
swearing so
guarding
much.
the
I
megaphone
do try
that
and
we
cut
wanna
down on
turn
that.
off. And there's one at the back that's gonna shoot thunderbolts at us. So we're gonna bum rush this son of a bitch. Don't
Before
you
you get
dare.
bum
We gotta
rushed
kill this
in
guy.
the Wild
Otherwise
Wild
he'll
West.
shoot thunderbolts. Whilst we're fighting
When
the other
I'm going
dudes,
to the
and gets
Wild
killed.
Wild West.
And that's
When
never a
I'm
good
going
time.
to the
Right, here's
Wild
down.
Wild West. Just
It's
go
your turn, buddy.
We're going straight. You start with a fake laugh.
Dance of death.
Bloody
Just
doing.
you and me, boy. One for you.
Boy.
Oh, you're ruining
You wanna
my
arrest
fun.
for murder.
Oh, whatever. Screw it. Jump
I think that's
attack,
from the
and
Green
you're
Mile.
dead.
I'm not sure.
So in this chest, there's another key. But this is not the one to Logan's cell. The one to Logan's cell is quite a ways away.
Because who puts a key right next to where you need to use it?
To turn off this
You
damn
don't do
annoying
that.
ringing sound.
I
so
would
when you
know
wanna
I'm
come back,
making
the
a Grimrock
maidens
2
don't beat
mod.
the crap out of you. Right
You
now,
don't put the
I'll
key-
see you
'cause
back up
otherwise
top.
why have a
We
key?
will continue.
The door may as well be unlocked
Alrighty,
if you
I've
don't have to
rested back at
travel
this
with the key.
bonfire. This will make the maidens respawn, but they won't come after me. However, oh my god, that was close. We have to get rid of the snake people.
The only
'cause-
exception to that
oh,
rule is if you have
Jesus.
to
They're gonna
do
try and
something
run back
difficult
up the
for
top,
said key,
but that's
like
where we wanna go.
puzzle,
That's what we needed the key
boss
for.
fight,
That was above Logan
etc.
to go and open this door up here.
You could argue that
Now,
that
we're
one
almost
was
to
a
the
challenge
next
to get to,
bonfire,
because
and
there's a
the
couple of
next
dudes up there
bonfire will
protecting you,
serve
but
us
yeah, it's
for
not really
most of the Duke's
any
archives.
more
However,
advanced than
getting
anything else
there
you're doing here.
is not going to be easy. There's a bunch of mages,
Then ass down.
a bunch of archers, and a bunch of those
Why don't
melee
you say
crystal
arse?
dudes.
You don't say
It's
that
rough,
arse
man.
though, that sounds
It's rough.
weird.
Okay, it's a piece of wood on the left, that's what I'm talking about. You walk all the way to the end of that.
You say, I'm
gently
getting my
drop off,
ass
you'll lay next to
kicked
the
in
cell,
God of
grab the
War.
maiden gear and the white
But you
moon
say
seance
dat ass
ring. I'm
down,
not doing
because
it 'cause
that's,
I'm damn
that's
lazy.
the phrase.
And we
Just
don't
like you don't
need
say
it.
JZ.
Now, as I recall, there's going to be a dude on
Unless
the
you're an
right.
idiot.
However, you got to be careful because there's an archer in the distance.
No
You watch.
offense, but if you
There
do
goes
say
his arrow,
JZ,
but we're in the middle
everyone
of a
thinks
freaking
you're an
back
idiot.
deck.
I absorbed
You
humanity
can't
from
hit
that
me.
man. Let me show that. That's the thing that probably a lot of people still still don't know.
Roll. There,
So observe, I have
do
68
remember right.
humanity.
However, you got to be.
Let's put it in slow-mo for a moment. I want you to see this. It's a half speed. Watch the little. It looks like a humanity. It's like a black sort of inner with a like white outline, grayish outline. Watch it. It comes out of him and goes into me. Watch when he dies.
Watch. There goes his arrow. Now we're in the middle of a freaking backjack.
There you go. That's me. See, now we got 69. The magic number. Let me tell you something.
So you can't hit
69s are overrated.
And yes, you can roll under his arrows. Now there's gonna be another.
Man, does that require a lot of work.
You've got to kill this guy very quickly. Yes. They all hide on the damn quarters.
I don't know.
It's a pain in the ass.
I don't know.
Okay, the
Maybe it's because I'm old.
But
B29 and all.
Bunch of archers. The manly dudes
People now are
going to
actually think I'm 29. But you know what? I'll roll with it.
We're not really going to fight any of them. We're just going to
freaking
run to the bonfire.
No, I'm 29.
Hope for
Damn
the
it.
best. What's up, mate, bro?
I'm Peter Pan.
Out of my way, jerk
Peter
ass.
fucking
I've got things to do. Okay, that one's dead. That makes our life a bit easier. Usually he'll teleport around and start shooting at you from up above and shit. And that's when it gets hard. This guy's
it's a little trick here I do.
He's buffed. Holy shit.
This was intentional, by the way, but it's manipulation of the viewer that everybody does, or at least a lot of people do. You know, I say, I'm talking as if you're playing with me. It makes our lives easier. Well, I said our life, but whatever. It makes my life easier. Because you're in it with us, or with me. It's a let's play. We're doing it together. It makes because it's like you're playing the game. That's like an intentional mental manipulation, or maybe unintentional in some people's cases, but I probably did on purpose. I know what I'm doing when it comes to mental manipulation. I just choose not to do it because it's a dick fucking move, except that, because, you know, it's very mild. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Speaking of mental manipulation, if you would like to click the like button, so tired. If you would like to click the like button, that would help out a great deal, and I really do appreciate it. Genuinely. I'm not just saying that. It will help to promote the video. I always tell you this because I'm straight up with you. I don't lie to you, you know. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you know, it really make me feel happy on the inside. No. Well, actually, no. To be fair, it does make me feel good when I see likes on the videos because I'm like, oh, people actually liked it. Instead of like, you know, when I upload a video and it gets like 4 comments and like 200 views in the space of, you know, 6 months. And I'm like, oh, guess no one fucking liked it then. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, blah, blah, blah. Click the like button if you would be so kind. I would appreciate it. But if you don't feel like doing it, then fuck you anyway. Good night, everybody, and goodbye. Boop. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. And an especially huge thank you to this month's $10+ tier patrons who are as follows. Don Lobo, KB, I'll Be Jiggered, Miss Justice 83, Joey, Black Wolf 8994, Billy 9, Dr. Pepper Penguin, Nuria Age, Philip Rep, aka Bebop56210, Grabagus, Source of Success, and Hitbox. And thank you, of course, to the $5+ tier patrons who should be on the screen at any moment, and everyone in the lower tier as well. Thank you so much for your support, no matter how you choose to support me. Do not forget, if you're watching this on YouTube, please do click the like button. It will help out a great deal. I can't stress enough how much that helps. It really does. It will help to promote the video, and thus more people will see it and see my channel. If you want me to continue doing this, clicking the like button, leaving a comment, those are great ways to support me if you cannot afford to do so financially, and I don't blame you if you can't, because, you know, times are tough for everyone. Either way, I appreciate it so much, no matter how you choose to support me. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody, and goodbye!